everyone, and welcome to another video. It's your girl, Scarlett. Now, I am very excited, as usual. Every time I start these videos, I'm always excited, I realize. Because I am so happy that we finally get Rafayel's branch story. I've been waiting for this. Now, my expectations for this card, it's hard to say. I did try to avoid spoilers as much as I can, but I did see a few tweets, I guess, about how they felt about the card. And so far, I've been hearing good things. So I am also very excited. I'm hoping to get to know a bit more about Rafayel and MC's origins, because we did get that little snippet of, like, you know, child Rafayel making a promise with MC about meeting again. So I guess we'll know more about that. But I'm not sure if it's going to be about this link on timeline or if it's going to be about, you know, the alternate realities that Rafayel somehow remembers. But yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to speculate anymore, and I'm just going to dive right into it. As you can see, I wasted no time and I just bought all the outfits. It's really cheap. It's like, how much was it? I'll put a picture up here because I remember taking a screenshot because I was quite surprised. It was like $12 a piece, like Hong Kong dollars. For me, $12 per outfit is quite cheap, you know, compared to the other outfits. I was hoping we'd be using chocolates though, because I did save up on chocolates. So, still happy because I get 3 new outfits. Hee. Okay. Alright, so going straight into the story. There we go. Okay, so before we get into this, how I'm going to play this is, since we are doing Rafayel's branch, basically what's happening with Rafayel, we can assume that whatever happened in Zane's branch is happening at the same time, just without MC. It's just that in this branch, we decided to go with Rafayel. So it's like different things happening at the same time. So whatever, I'm not that heavy in expectations regarding the Ever group. Like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna know the same thing, like the same thing we found out in Zane's branch story. However, if we do end up learning a bit more, like something different in Rafayel's branch story, that'd be great. So then we can like piece things together and know a bit more. It's just that I know with Zane's branch story, I think it's because the community is quite good when it comes to like theorizing, and so far a lot of the theories are correct, and that's why I didn't really feel like new information, but it was a confirmation on what we know so far, so that's great. As for Rafayel's, okay, we will see. I just think, considering the trick he made with the head of Ever, I'm assuming it's the head of Ever. You know that guy, that shady, mysterious guy that everyone thought was either Silas or Caleb? That guy, yeah. So the theory that's going around is that Rafayel is working for Ever Group, but like working both sides. He is doing stuff for Ever, and because of that, people are thinking that Rafayel is going to betray MC, but I'm pretty sure he's just playing both sides. I wouldn't put it past him for using MC as well, but of course, you know, not without some internal struggles. Yeah, I'm interested to see how that's gonna go. Anyway, anything else I should keep in mind? Nope. The promise with MC, the Tome of the Sea God. Maybe we'll know about the red coral, the coral reefs that he used, the one that's soaked in Lemurian blood. Yeah, and anything else. Oh, right! So there was a tweet going around, and I feel ashamed of myself for not knowing this, but remember in the Raphael's second myth, the God of Tides, we had no idea what happened after he left the temple. And then the world just sort of, like the underwater sea world sort of went black. And we just have these two theories. Either Rafayel lied to the sea and helped MC, we just don't know what happened, or MC took his heart and Rafayel left her there. So, but because of this post, actually, let me just go there and show you. Here, it says, a scepter symbolizing the power of sea god. It is unknown to all that the god had gifted his heart and authority to his eternal follower before leaving the temple. So the thing is, before leaving the temple, because of this one line, we can assume that in his myth, when he left the temple, he gave everything to MC. He gave her the power of the sea god. He even gave her this thing called authority. I'm not sure what that is. I feel like that might explain that oath that he has on him, you know, the oath symbol that he has on him. I feel like it might explain that. Otherwise, I can't imagine that being something that Lemurians do willy-nilly, because that's like some powerful shit, right? So I feel like that symbol is actually proof of authority, because she can sort of tell him what to do, right? So yeah, I'm assuming that is the authority that's mentioned here. So now that we know he's trying to retrieve the power of the sea god again, people are worried maybe he wants MC's heart again. But knowing this game, I'm assuming it's another ether core, because her heart is an ether core. Sometimes I wonder if maybe her ether core originally belonged to Rafayel. But knowing this game, it's probably a mixture of things, especially in this timeline. Her ether core is incomplete. At least that's what I'm getting so far in the story. Okay, enough yapping from me. Time to... Ooh! Oh, okay. This was in that mission thing, but we get to see the whole thing. Oh, this is beautiful. And I remember I mentioned this before, but this is scary to me. I cannot imagine like swimming anywhere near this. That is really scary. But yeah, this is gorgeous. Okay, here we go. Jewelry, luxury homes, connections. The wealth Maxwell has accumulated extends beyond mere money. According to insiders, Maxwell, who made a name for himself, possesses exceptional jewelry appraisal skills ever since he was young. The banquet he's preparing for his wedding anniversary this year will be held on a private island. All invitees are wealthy celebrities. Of course. Which is why we are going to ask Rafayel. It'll be hard to get close to someone like him. Why do we need... right. She needs to investigate. Besides, this person is already on the association's watch list. Looks like I'll have to tap into my precious connections to complete this mission. She says precious connections as if she's like being sarcastic, but she has some crazy connections. I mean, she has Xavier, she has Silas, and she has Rafayel. Their connections are crazy. And then she has Zane, the whole medical industry that's like literally under his thumb right now. I say that because, you know, he's like a really good surgeon, but she has some pretty crazy connections. The villa on the bay quietly sits in the cool, salty sea air, welcoming my arrival. The familiar iron gate is half open as always. I need to remind him that his habit of leaving the door open should be broken. Oh, okay. I close the door behind me and head to Rafayel's studio. Huh? There are other people here? That's rare. Oh, he's in his fancy outfit already. The wind blows open another door before I can reach it, and the sound of waves resounding inside the house rushes to greet me. In front of the large floor-to-ceiling window, an unusual figure swings their arms as they're bathed in sunlight. Is he dancing? Rafayel? He's pouting. Rafayel, dressed in formal clothes, turns around. A smile appears on his face as he places his right hand on his chest. He bows. Why? What's going on? He points at the cushioned high chair backed by the small dining table next to him. With his gaze, he urges me to sit. When you mentioned the concert, you were talking about this? It's happening now? Sunlight washes over the chair, a cup of tea sits on the edge of the table, and a dark red plush carpet covers the floor. Well, he went all out. He put a lot of thought into preparing this. He's not messing around. Okay. I can't help but let my gaze fall on the thin paintbrush in Rafayel's hand. What is he doing? Hi. Okay, when this music plays, you know he's about to get silly. Raphael slightly lifts his chin to create suspense. Then he turns back to the floor-to-ceiling window. He holds the paintbrush and poses. If I'm not mistaken, that's the pose a conductor does. Oh, okay. Huh? I look around the room again. I'm the only one here. Guys, he's got nuts. The sea god has driven him mad. Even if we count the beach, only a few seagulls are perched nearby. They're preening their feathers.
Cookie.
Hi? Okay. The seagulls on the beach suddenly turn their heads toward Raphael. They stretch their necks and squawk loudly. Huh? Is he, like, provoking them? Hold on.
Lemon!
What? The joyful cries of the seagulls immediately change at the same time. They hit a difficult high-pitched note and hold it for a while. Is he making the seagulls sing? Raph, you good? Baby boy, you good? Do you need help? What's going on? The cool sea breeze lifts the hem of his suit and blends with the warm sunlight to create a relaxing, refreshing experience. Raphael's pose is simple yet subtly expressive. His eyes are half closed as if he's engrossed in the melodious tune. Assuming this is a mime performance, it's perfect in terms of being a concert. It's a shame I can't mute the world. Okay, so she thinks the seagulls are really noisy. Before the seagulls' maddening cries overwhelm my mind, I go to the window and set down a plate of cookies and lemons. The rhythmic cries stop. Seagulls fly in to snatch the food before scattering. They're satisfied. Okay. Has he been conditioning them? He's been giving them cookies, so when he says cookies, they get excited. And then he gives them lemons, so when he says lemons, they get excited. This is what I'm getting. Otherwise, this is bizarre behavior, and that's just very Raph-coded, honestly. Why are you pouting? Hi. Raphael watches the seagulls span. He reluctantly puts down his paintbrush.
コンサートの最中にオーケストラのメンバーに餌をあげて式の邪魔をする。そんなやりたい放題のお客様は君が初めてだよ。
Weren't these supposed to bribe the seagulls so they stay quiet?
確かにそうだね。
Tell me to bring my noise-canceling headphones next time. Raphael points to the earbuds, headphones, and pillow on the sofa. Oh, okay.
この数日、僕がどうやって過ごしてきたか、これで分かったでしょ。
Okay. So the seagulls have been noisy, and he's been using the earbuds and headphones to block them out. But then why was he conducting? Oh, I don't get it.
カモメがうるさくて全然集中できなくてね。しつけができないなら、僕ももっと邪悪な手段に出るしかない。
Oh, the seagulls finish the food on the plate and flap their wings. They fly toward the azure ocean. So he was training them so he could get them to shut up, I guess. But that's such a bizarre way of doing it. Raphael, you're lucky you're so cute. You silly, silly man.
まあいいか。慌ただしい幕切れもカモメオーケストラらしいよね。せっかくのいい天気だ。終演後のアフタヌーンティーにお誘いしてもいいかい?
Of course. Twirling the paintbrush in his hand, Raphael walks to the small dining table. He lifts the tablecloth with the paintbrush's handle. He's so dramatic.
本当はカーテンコールの時のサプライズにしようと思っていたんだけど、君がいると僕の計画はいつも狂ってしまうね。
It's kind of funny because I know he's being funny, but I feel like that rings more truth than anything. He has a lot of plans, this man, and MC does tend to, like, I don't know, I don't want to say foil his plans, but makes it complicated for him. Or, I don't know, maybe it's in my head? Was the concert only the beginning? Is this the real reason why he invited me over?
違うよ。
Oh, okay. Oh, suddenly got serious. The aroma of food lingers in the air as Raphael... There we go. Pours me a cup of hot tea. His gaze implies there's more than meets the eye as it's reflected in the drink's ripples.
風の噂によると、僕が誘わなくても君は訪ねてきたはずさ。
Looks like the sea breeze is good at carrying news.
君が N109 区を離れてから陰で君の行動を監視しているいくつもの目が次の舞台を待っている。厄介事があまりにも多すぎて君がどれを最初に解決するかは僕にはわからない。だからこちらから動いて先にご褒美を選んで送ることにしたんだ。
Okay. Okay, so that sort of proves my point. So what's happening with Zane right now? Zane's problem is, like the patient's falling into a deep coma. That's one problem. And then there's the weird wanderer spawning, the mist in Zane's story branch. That's another problem. And then whatever problem Raphael has. And then he took the initiative to invite MC. And in this story branch, we ended up following Raphael rather than going to Zane. So I guess that means we'll know more about the other things. I hope so. I swallow my food after contemplating my choices. I pick up my cup and extend it toward him with a question. I'm sorry, I realized... Did I actually read the other one? Oh, no, I did not. I'm sorry. The rare display of honesty and underlying assertiveness catches me off guard. He's already in control of the conversation. Why don't you be even more honest? Is there something that needs my immediate attention?
問題というより君にしかできないことだ。
Me?
君じゃなきゃダメなんだ。
The corner of Raphael's mouth curls up as we clink glasses. His expression carries a hint of determination. I know this matter is anything but ordinary for him and me.
でも時間の檻から出るには待つしかない。焦っても仕方ないのさ。やっぱりまずは君の頼みを聞かせてくれない？
Okay. Okay, so a little bit of a recap. MZ needed to ask Raphael to get her invited into this high-profile celebrities-only invited event. But it turns out Raphael sort of knew that she would need his help, and so he took initiative and asked her over first. So basically they both met up knowing what each other needed, except we don't really know what Raphael wants yet. Okay, so let's just jump right into the next chapter. The well-known tycoon Maxwell is on the association's watch list for suspected involvement in illegal protocore smuggling. At the last auction he attended, he bought a set of jewelry that wasn't top tier for a high price and claimed it was for his wedding anniversary. Would a wealthy entrepreneur skilled in jewelry appraisal make such a mistake? Well, yeah, that is kind of fishy.
内通者からの情報に基づいて、協会はこれが宝石のオークションに見せかけた違法なコア取引の可能性が高いと見ているの。
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
本当にそうだとしたら、落札価格からしてきっと普通のコアじゃない。
In other words, an ether core might be hidden in that jewelry. Oh, another ether core. How many ether cores are there? They're popping everywhere suddenly like daisies.
今はまだ確実な証拠をつかめていないから、個人の財産を没収するわけにはいかない。近くから探ってみるしかないわ。
Yes, Captain. Maxwell plans to give the jewelry to his wife at the banquet. If I attend, I might be able to inspect it. As for getting my hands on an invitation from a tycoon, only you can do this, Raphael. I guess she was recounting why she needs the invitation.
今日この部屋に入ってきた瞬間から君の目は僕の特別さを物語っていたよ。だからわざわざもう一度言わなくて大丈夫。分かっているから。
Raphael leaves the changing room with his hands behind his back. Anticipation builds with each step he takes. What about the invitation?
言ったでしょ。先にご褒美を選んで送るって。これのことだよ。
Oh, what is it? Oh? Okay. A shadow falls in front of me. Raphael covers my face with one hand and ties something at the back of my head with the other. Oh, I thought it was a blindfold, but then we could see him. I raise my hand and touch the smooth surface. The object is sort of firm. Raphael wraps an arm around my shoulder and leads me to the mirror. A mask for a masquerade? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess that's why he's wearing the formal attire.
同時にマイエンのプライベートパーティーの通行パスでもある。
Oh, that's cool. Raphael stands behind me. He appears to be dissatisfied with how the mask is positioned. While talking, he undoes the knot and reties it.
マイエンと妻のガラは仮面舞踏会で知り合ったんだ。今回のパーティーのテーマはときめきをもう一度だ。記念日の贈り物を完璧なものにするためにマイエンはゲストたちに特注の仮面をつけさせようとしているのさ。
That's really cool. It sounds like he really loves his wife. But these masks are custom made, so they must represent its wearer's identity, right?
そうだよ。君のドレスとアクセサリーももう用意できている。
Ooh.
ちょうどいいから君の新たな肩書きを紹介するよ。
Oh, okay. It'd be kind of cool if we get to see MC's outfit too, but I doubt it. I glance at my reflection in the mirror. I notice Raphael's somewhat extravagant formal attire that suits a masquerade. So you're not an artist? I'm curious about the new relationship you set up for us. Mischievous, Raphael winks at me as I'm looking at my reflection in the mirror.
頭角を現してきた新人オペラ歌手と、
Oh.
そのマネージャー兼ボディーガード兼アシスタントさ。
Which one of us is the opera singer?
マネージャー兼ボディーガード兼
Oh,
アシ
thank
スタ
God.
ントは僕じゃない。僕は複数の仕事を兼務しない主義だからね。
Of course not, Your Royal Highness. Oh wait, so will we get to hear him sing? Is he going as the opera singer Mo? 3 days later, on a luxurious lot, the banquet is in full swing. Melodious music accompanies the event. I quietly touch the back of my head. The mask is on my face and the strap shows no signs of becoming loose. With a champagne glass in hand, I stand behind Raphael. I occasionally pretend to take a sip as I observe the people around us. I wouldn't be pretending to take a sip. I'd probably down the whole thing from nerves. I need the alcohol to calm down.
どうしてそんなに遠くに立っているんだい？
Raphael, who's also wearing a mask, turns around and looks at the distance between us with some confusion. He gestures for me to come closer. Okay, like, he's in a disguise, right? Will people really not recognize him when he covers like half his face? Or is Raphael, the artist, that elusive? He's been in interviews and whatnot. They should recognize him. Okay, game logic. I get it.
こういった仮面をつけているパーティーでは立ち振る舞いが第二の顔となる。
Oh, you would know.
他の人は君の動きから君を解釈しようとするんだ。
Okay.
そんなところに立っていたら殺し屋だって誤解されてしまうよ。
Why? Why? What does she? What's her? What kind of expression is MC carrying right now? I mouth, "This is the distance a bodyguard should be at," to Raphael. Oh, right, bodyguard. Okay, she's his bodyguard. Oh, okay. Resigned, Raphael lowers his head and walks over to stand beside me. Ooh, is this like one of those employer dating the employee kind of thing? The pampered artist in a love affair with strong bodyguard. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I'd read that story.
それなら今からマネージャーとして行動してくれるかな。
Okay, maybe
これ
not.
で僕のそばに立てるよね。だいたい君が僕のボディーガードになったばかりの頃だってそんなに離れて立っていなかったでしょ。
Just as Raphael is about to say something, a man wearing a jester mask walks over to us. Okay. My intuition as a bodyguard makes me step forward to protect Raphael, who's behind me. Okay, yeah, that's right, MC.
ただ僕に話しかけてきただけだよ。そんなに警戒しないで大丈夫だ。
I nod and step aside. That's kind of cool. Standing next to Raphael, I watch as Raphael starts a conversation with him.
なかなか優秀なボディーガードじゃないか。
Okay, his voice already sounds sleazy. I don't like him. Smiling, Raphael looks at me.
それは否定できませんね。彼女を雇えたことは間違いなく幸運だったと言えるでしょう。
Ever since he's boarded the yacht, Raphael's speech and enunciation have changed. His gestures are also more exaggerated than usual. He's playing the role. It's like he's a real opera singer. Girl, he was a real opera singer. It's so sad she doesn't know that, though. It's like he's really hiding a lot of himself from her.
面白い。その仮面と同じデザインのブローチは、マイエンがヤン様のために用意したものだろう。
Yan? Ah, okay. So it's Yan instead of Yosef.
ヤン様はもう70歳を超えておられる。だが、お前の声はまだ若造のようだ。
Cover's blown. Crap. Here we go. I feel a little on edge, but my expression remains calm as I take the wine glass from Raphael's hand.
それはつまり、ヤン様は70歳を超えておられるのに、体調に関わらず自ら出席しないといけないということですか？
Ooh.
よくしゃべる若造だ。私がヤン様とお茶をしていた時、お前はまだ生まれてもいなかっただろうに。
なるほど。ヤン様の旧友というわけですか。ならば、あのお方から学ばなかったのでしょうか。
Oh, wow.
例えば、目上の者として嫌われないためにはどうすればいいとか。
Oh, damn.
無礼な小僧め。マイエンは本当にお前がパーティーに来ることを許したのか？
Okay. I'm sorry, but Raphael is so hot right now. One, the way he just thinks on his feet, but I guess that's to be expected since he's used to the role of an assassin and having to play different characters. Two, the way he's like, how do I say this? He's talking in keigo. Keigo, like, what's the word? Like polite speech. He's talking in polite speech, but at the same time being utterly savage to this man. And I love that. That is so hot. On the hold of the ship, the crisp sound of clinking glasses captures everyone's attention. A middle-aged man wearing a dark purple velvet suit stands up with a glass of wine. His smile is barely concealed under his mask.
皆様、この度はパーティーにご参加いただき、誠にありがとうございます。明日は私とガラ40周年の記念日です。明日私たちはパーティーのメイン会場である私の島に到着します。
Upon seeing the host, the jester reluctantly closes his mouth. He angrily glares at Raphael before walking away. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You walk away. Raphael adjusts his mask and discreetly curls his finger at his side. He beckons to me. Oh, okay. He's beckoning to me. Once I'm next to him, we start quietly talking to each other. Is it time for plan B?
自然に行動してね。演技が必要な部分は僕に任せて。
They're kind of a really good team, aren't they? Okay, recap. Sorry, I need to do this for myself also, just I make sure that I'm following the story right. So they did get into the event, and I guess the mask is a stolen identity from this old 70-year-old guy called Yosef, or Yan in Japanese. And Raphael is pretending to be related to Yosef, maybe the son, or 70 years old, okay, maybe grandson. I don't know. Or maybe he's an underling that was sent by Yosef, yeah. And their cover was almost blown. I really, really like how MC was so quick on her feet. Like, she immediately acted like a bodyguard. Although they did mention it was her instinct, but still she acted very well. So that was pretty cool to see. Okay, now let's see what's happening.
すでに聞き及んでいるかと思いますが、つい最近、私はガラのためにとある贈り物を購入しました。
Maxwell gestures to the cabin and everyone's gazes shift. A tall bodyguard leaves the cabin while holding a jewelry box adorned with an intricate floral pattern. Following Maxwell's directions, the bodyguard places the jewelry box on a display that's been specifically crafted for it. It's located at the front of the banquet hall. I guess that's our target? Bathed in meticulously placed lighting, accompanied by perfect angles and color, the jewelry resembles a solidified, dark blue, tranquil ocean. This might be a good chance to get a closer look.
皆様のお耳にはこのマイエンの目が老眼のために霞み、宝石の価値を見誤ったという噂が届いているかと思いますが。
As Maxwell lightly joked about himself, everyone joined in with good-natured laughter.
正式なパーティーが始まったら、この宝石には私の支払った金額を超える価値があることを皆様に証明したいと思っています。
ガラさんにとても似合うから、マイエンさんはタイ米をはたいて買ったのね。
この宝石の色はガラさんの瞳にとても合うらしい。それが本当の理由かもしれないな。
Yeah, that's the thing. People buying gems in the color of their lover's eyes. I hear the guests' conversation around me. Recalling Maxwell's files, I shake my head. Raphael understands the meaning behind my gaze and follows me. Oh, we're going closer?
おっと、もうマイエンのところに行くつもりか?
Gosh, this guy's getting annoying. Oh, yes, exactly. Thank you, MC. He's annoying. Exactly my sentiment. The jester follows us, and his unabashedly rude remark catches Maxwell's attention. Oh shit, we're drawing attention to ourselves.
どうした?
As soon as Maxwell walks away from the display, the bodyguard carefully closes the jewelry box, picks it up, and leaves the way he came. Damn it! Raphael and I exchange a glance and decide to stay still for now.
ちょうどいい。マイエンさん、私に紹介してもらえないだろうか。
Oh shit. I guess he's going to try and expose him.
ヤン様のブローチをつけたこちらの傲慢な若者は一体どちらのお偉方なんだ?
Jeez, the way he said VIP. Sir, please keep your distance from my employer. Oh, no, MC.
ふざけているのか? 普段ならお前たちのような素性の知れない輩など私と口を聞くことさえ許されないのだ.
Bitch, she can take you. Come on. Raphael, seemingly unfazed, bows toward Maxwell and lowers his head with an air of grace. Oh, that's pretty cool. So, I like how he's not jumping in to save MC or whatever. Like, he just completely ignores him, and that's really cool. Like, I'm getting the feeling that he's not treating MC like a damsel in distress. Like, he really trusts she can take care of herself, and that is so hot to me. Maybe if someone else did it, it would seem pretentious, but his gesture only brings to mind phrases such as an elegant gentleman.
マイエンさん、ご無沙汰しております。おじがよろしくと申しておりました。
ああ、君か。わかった。
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so he's pretending to be the nephew.
紹介しよう。こちらはヤン様の遠縁の甥っ子だ。ほら、とてもいい声だろう。この若者は最近頭角を現してきたオペラ界の新星なんだ。
He knows he's an wait a minute. Let me just check something.
ああ、君か。わかった。
The way he said wakatta, like, mengbat, I understand. Maybe they know each other. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure Maxwell knows Raphael. Okay.
遠縁? ヤン様にオペラ歌手の甥っ子がいるなんて聞いたことがないぞ。
Maybe because you're out of the loop, old man.
甥っ子かどうかは置いておいて、あなたは叔父の隠し子を全員知っているのですか? 全員と挨拶を交わしたことがあるのでしょうか? どうやらあなたは僕より我が家のことをご存知みたいだ。
Ooh. The way he said that, it's like so smooth, but also it's like a slap in the face. The jester is taken aback. He's about to speak when Maxwell interrupts him with a cough. Yeah, Maxwell is covering for him.
そういうことだ。他人の家庭事情にあまり首を突っ込まない方がいい。その癖は早く直してくれ。
Understanding the implications of Maxwell's words, the jester presses his lips into a thin line and mutters under his breath. He's somewhat displeased.
ち道理で生意気なわけだ。隠し子だったのか。
Why is he so upset about that? Annoyed, Raphael puts on a stern expression. I position myself between him and the jester. Oh yeah, MC. I love this with MC.
ほらほら、若者たちももっと穏やかに接しなさい。君のボディーガードはさっき年長者に向かって脅すような発言をしただろう。
Since when?
あれは良くない。
When did I threaten him? Excuse me? I take offense in that, sir.
仕方ありません。僕のボディーガード兼マネージャーは気性が荒いので、特に僕に対して無礼な言動をする人は気に食わないようでして。彼女に僕を守らないでいいとは言えないでしょ?
Oh my god. Okay, that's pretty cool. Maxwell raises an eyebrow before understanding the situation. Eh? Maxwell raises understanding the situation? What situation?
若いね。
I see. I want to say he's misunderstanding something, but considering MC's relationship with Raphael, he's not exactly misunderstanding anything, so I think so basically what I said before, the employer dating the employee, that kind of romance, I think that's what Maxwell has in his mind right now.
私に免じて今日のところはここまでにしてくれないか。夜はまだ長い。こんなことに時間を費やすべきではないだろう。
Oh, that's so sexy. I'm sorry. Raphael scoffs, but he immediately quiets down after I pat his back, then nods at Maxwell.
誤解は解けたのですから、あなたのご提案通りにさせていただきます。さあ、部屋に戻ってゆっくり休もう。
Ooh. I feel like he said that just to further solidify the misunderstanding of the situation that Maxwell has, which is really smart. Raphael offers his elbow to me. Once I place my hand on his arm, he escorts me out of the banquet hall like a performer leaving the stage. Raphael heads to a secluded spot. He slows down, leans towards me, and exhales.
演技って疲れるんだね。
The duality of this man.
でも、あいつのおかげで僕たちのキャラ設定は確立された。これからだいぶ行動しやすくなる。
It's a shame the script changed from nephew to illegitimate child. There shouldn't be any problems, right?
あの人には隠し子なんて何人もいるだろう。噂になっても大したことないさ。ここ数日は白い目で見られてしまうかもしれないけど。
That's good. We won't even see someone rolling their eyes with this mask. Oh, rolling their eyes at us with these masks.
完璧な作戦だね。
It's a perfect plan, yes. Okay, that was 3 chapters. I don't know why, but I feel like the story is a bit slower for Raphael's branch. But I have a theory. I think Raphael knows Yosef. Like he's an old friend. And Maxwell knows that. That's why Raphael got the mask from Yosef. That's the more optimistic theory. The pessimistic one is he assassinated Yosef. But the way Raphael talked about him saying, oh, that guy has a lot of illegitimate child. I don't know. Maybe they are acquaintances and he took the mask as a return of some favor in the past. I don't know. It's interesting. So they found the jewel, which I believe is MC's target. I still don't know what Raphael's target is, to be honest. I don't think he's mentioned it yet, so that's fine. But they couldn't get near it because of that stupid jester. So, moving on. Oh, fancy schmancy. This place looks nice. I wasn't able to get close to the jewelry, so I didn't sense anything unusual. My hair hides the strap at the back of my head. Seeing me struggle to find it, Raphael helps me untie it. I can't help but rub my face the moment the mask comes off. It feels a little stiff.
つまり、君の今回のターゲットはあの宝石なのかい?
He fiddles with my mask, his palm and slender fingers making it look delicate. What about you? Is pretending to be your manager, bodyguard, and assistant as far as my help goes? He gazes out at the ocean, his exposed half face showing a pensive expression. Aw, come on, Raf. You better tell her. What do you want to do?
焦らないで。
Oh.
時が来たら包み隠さず全て君に話すから。
Okay.
消化しないといけない情報が多すぎるでしょ。君の頭がショートしないか心配だから、今は言わないだけだよ。
Does it have something to do with the tome of the sea god? That's one of the things I was curious about when I read the trailer when he asked for her help. I was wondering if she's just bait again? Or is he planning to tell her everything in this branch story? I do hope he tells her everything. Now I'm even more curious.
最終的な目標以外にも聞きたいことは他にたくさんあるんじゃない？
No.
もっと簡単な質問をしてみたら？
No, that was the only question I wanted to ask, Raph. You're wearing a disguise for a reason. Are you hiding from the people who posted your bounty on the dark web? Oh yeah, he had a bounty. That's right. And this is his disguise? Bro does not care being targeted, does he?
半分当たり。でも僕の敵は裏サイトの人間だけとは限らない。
Okay. They're also on the ship?
その通り。
Okay. I expected as much, but I still left out a soft sigh. Why do I always feel like you're dragging me into trouble?
そんなに心配しなくて大丈夫。その敵の中に君にかなう相手はいないだろうから。
Yeah, I like this about Raph. He's not undermining MC's strength, and I really appreciate that. I knew it. Nothing is ever simple when you need me to be involved. Oh. Raphael keeps smiling. He lifts my right hand and gently presses it against his cheek. It's a gesture of gentlemanly courtesy.
ごめんって言った方がいい？でも今君が求めているのは僕の謝罪じゃないでしょ。
No. His mask has more decorations than mine. Its rough, uneven texture creates an illusion of warmth as it's caressed. My fingers trace the edge of the mask and descend to his jawline. I almost touch his skin. Can you guess what I want? Okay, what's going on? What is this sexual tension that's being built up right now?
長い夜を無駄にしないための行動？
Oh, what kind of mission are we talking about here? Oh, okay. Is it that kind of mission? My hand lands on Raphael's wrist and I pull him toward me. OMC, girl, go get it. Correct. I'll wait until the dead of night to pull off a grand heist. Want to be my partner? Disappointed, but not surprised. Okay. Want to be my partner in crime? Well, they are still flirting, so I guess it's fine. The mask's frozen smile is brimming with the vitality Raphael has infused into it. It almost comes to life as its wearer gazes at me.
夜の海を舞台に素晴らしい演目が上演されるんだね。君と共演できるなんて光栄だ。
Can I just say, I like how Raphael knows that if he tells her not to do this grand heist she plans, he knows that she will still do it, so instead he just goes with her. That's something I really like about Raphael. I guess he's very confident that he can protect her anyway, which makes sense. While the guards change shifts, the corridor is empty. It's the perfect time to start our mission. I already know the yacht's map by heart. I carefully push open the door and bring Raphael with me. Take a left at 3594, go up the stairs, and then take another left before walking to 4136. Go through the side door and cross the terrace. That's how we reach the security room.
そのルート、本当に巡回中の警備員に出くわさない？
Of course, don't forget, I'm not doing this by myself. I adjust my earring, or rather, it's a small communication device disguised as a... okay, she's talking to her association friends, I guess? They're feeding her information? The guard's schedule, patrol routes, and the vault passcode are all in it.
君たち教会には優秀な人材が多いんだね。
Hurry up, the passcode changes every 10 minutes. It'll be tough if we miss our chance. Ooh, this is kind of exciting. We arrive at the terrace of the 4th floor smoothly. It's not long until the vault's location appears within my line of sight. There are guards on patrol. We have to distract them. This animation again.
簡単だよ。ちょっとした余興で十分さ。
A small flame flickers from his fingertip. I nod. You're so good at this. How many people have you scared with that trick?
僕を共犯にしたのは誰だっけ？
Me? Me? Oh, yeah. Me? Yes. The communication device beeps. The passcode has been successfully deciphered. I gesture to Raphael. He nods and a tiny flame materializes. Uh-oh.
奥様を喜ばせるために大金を惜しげもなく使うとはさすがはマイエンさん。ちょっとした贈り物ですよ。記者の財力に比べれば取るに足りません。
Why is Maxwell here?
こっちだ。
Ooh. Serious Raph. His face. The sound of laughter gets closer. Raphael opens the hatch in the corner of the floor and pulls me down. Why is there a random hatch on the floor? Okay. The door silently closes and our surroundings darken. Oh. Okay. And now we are at chapter 5. I have to say the story is quite slow. We're still not exactly at the main location. I don't know. But anyway, I just hope that there's still more to come. I'm very scared of this just ending. The space below the deck is cramped and small. With the faint light from the automatic emergency light, I can barely make out the piles of items. Concerned that any noise would alert Maxwell and the others, Raphael and I have to stay close together and not move. Oh, okay. Is it that one of those tropes? An enclosed space?
どうしたの？
Your hand, it's poking me. He hesitates before moving his hand aside and rests it on the clutter behind me, as if he's trying to wrap his arms around my waist. Okay, I'm sorry, but my mind really went to the gutter right there. Yeah.
これでいい？
Against the hazy light, his figure is hard to discern, but the depths of his gaze are front and center, profound as the ocean itself. I force myself to look away and focus on the commotion above us.
さんももともと出席するつもりだったんですよ。ですがどうしても時間が取れないようで。前へ。
Oh.
ありがたいお言葉ですね。
Sorry, so I have my finger on my keyboard, which helps me move the conversation along, but sometimes my finger twitches and I ended up pressing it at the wrong time. So I'm really sorry.
世間話はよそでやってくれないかな。最新のパスワードはもう時間切れかい？
All right, it changes every 10 minutes. It's okay. We still have at least 7 or 8 minutes left. Let's wait.
でも辛くない？
Gosh, that's so cute. Of course I am, I say in my heart. No? MC, excuse me? If I were you, I'd probably try to find a reason to stay in there. Just saying. Curled up in front of Raphael, I can't stretch my limbs. They're starting to feel numb. Oh, okay, then yeah, that would be kind of uncomfortable. To make matters worse, a strand of hair falls across my face. It's almost in my eyes. Huff, huff. I guess she's trying to blow it? Huff, huff? Or is she breathing? I'm sorry, I don't know. That's so cute. I try to blow it away, but it doesn't do anything. Raphael's bangs slightly sway instead. Oh, she's blowing on him instead.
手伝うよ。
Oh? What? He raises his hand and moves it toward my cheek. However, his elbow hits the deck. Oh dear. Ouch. Luckily, the people on the deck are still chatting and laughing. They didn't hear us. Oh, okay. I'm fine. I can deal with it. I try to suppress the strange feeling of the hair on my face, but the more I try to ignore it, the more I focus on it. I totally get that. After a few moments, tears well up in my eyes. My vision starts to blur. Oh, that's annoying, so it's poking her in the eye? Oh, I hate that. Oh? He lowers his head. Suddenly, I can see him in much greater detail. He's so close that his eyelashes almost brush against my cheek. What? Okay. That's kinda close. Accompanied by the faint warmth of his breath, his nose touches the area between my eyebrows. Is he moving her hair strand with his nose? Why is that so cute? Following the curve of my brow ridge, he slowly moves that annoying strand of hair to the side. Oh yeah, he is using his nose. Why is this so sensual? I mean, if I try to picture it in my head, it kind of looks silly, but it's also kind of sensual. Am I just really down bad for Rafayel? Oh. Oh my gosh, my ears. Yes. I force myself to nod calmly, trying to ignore the heat rising in my cheeks. I refocus on the conversation above us. And somehow, in the span of a few minutes, their conversation has changed completely. Oh.
考え直していただけないでしょうか。宝石商を譲っていただけるならいくらでも払いますよ。
Okay.
これを機にエヴァーと協力関係を結ぶことができれば、あなたにとってもいいお話ではありませんか？奥様もきっと賛成してくださいます。
Okay, so these two of them, right? These two are from Ever. Okay. We're meeting people from... Ah! Are these the enemies Rafayel is talking about that are on his boat? He knows Ever is here. Well, yeah. I assume he would know. Okay, so he's hiding from them. Okay. Ever. A bit of doubt flashes through my mind when I hear that name. Judging by their conversation, this isn't the first time Maxwell has been involved with Ever. Is his protocore smuggling business related to them?
言ったはずです。あの島は絶対に売らない。もうその話は終わっている。
Okay, so they want the island for some reason.
マイエンさん、我々はもう十分誠意を見せたはずです。交渉が決裂したらお互いいいことはありません。
それは脅しですか？
Well, that is definitely a threat.
もちろん違いますよ。
I'm sorry, the way he laughed. I'm sorry. I'm curious to know the direction of that laughter that he had.
ですが、あなたと奥様の記念日は明日でしょう。
Oh.
もし何か良くないことが起これば、せっかくの記念日が台無しになってしまいますね。
Okay. I don't think this Maxwell guy is a bad guy then. Maxwell sounds even more displeased. The three argue for a bit before parting ways on bad terms. I sigh. When the sound of footsteps fade away, I reach out to open the hatch door. Are they gone?
出て大丈夫。急げばまだ間に合うよ。
Rafayel leaps onto the deck first, then he turns back and pulls me up. Sneaking around on a yacht is more annoying than fighting a wanderer.
そう、なかなか俊敏な動きをしているけど、スパイへの転職を考えてもいいんじゃない？
You're one to talk. No thanks. That means always being in a life or death situation. I just want to focus on staying alive. It's kind of how Rafayel has been living, hasn't it? It's kind of sad when you think about it. After closing the door, I'm about to stand up when I notice a figure in the distance. It's Maxwell again? Oh shit, they're gonna get caught. I yank Rafayel down. He stumbles and ends up crouching. Did they fall on the ground?
そこにいるのは誰だ？
Oh shit. Raphael pauses. He quickly realizes what's happening. Okay, this music is telling me something. Reacting faster than me, he cups my cheek. Oh, okay. I see what's gonna happen here.
どうして泣いているんだい体調でも悪いそれとも僕が失敗して君を怒らせちゃった
Oh no! Oh no! He's talking to her so sweetly. What? Oh no! Are they pretending to? Oh right. Yeah. He misunderstood them to be like a couple. Okay, this is so cute. I'm not crying. I frown, pretending to be angry and aggrieved as I look at him. Yo, MZ works
そう言う
fast.
けどその膨れた方ハムスターみたいだよ今日のパーティーのあのマスカットムースが美味しいって言っていたよね後でもう一つ頼んであげるそれでいいかい
Stop using food as a way to make me feel better.
じゃあ食べないの
I do.
わかった
Gosh, they're talking like two lovey-dovey couples. I mean, a couple of lovey-dovey people. This performance successfully makes Maxwell stop in his track. He squints to scrutinize the two of us.
君たち
マイエンさん
Raphael turns his head. Upon seeing Maxwell, he appears surprised. He quickly helps me stand up. I wipe away my imaginary tears, lower my head, and pretend to awkwardly hide behind Raphael. Yo, MC is quick. I love this about her.
こんばんはこれはお恥ずかしいところをお見せしました
Raphael is such a good actor, it's actually kind of scary.
彼女と喧嘩かね
誤解ですよ大したことではないのです彼女を連れて気晴らしに散歩をしようと思っただけで
He didn't really say it's just one of those lovers' quarrels, you know. He said it's a misunderstanding, and then he just said it's not a big deal.
そうか
He sounds like he doesn't believe us. I can't help but feel nervous. Oh. Just then, a guard on patrol quickly approaches us. Puzzled, his gaze flits between us and Maxwell.
マイエンさん、何かあったのですか？
ちょうどいいところに来たやってもらいたいことがある今夜は金庫室の警備を強化してくれ数人を連れて君が直々に見張ってほしい宝石と宝石商の権利書をしっかり守ってくれ
Oh, the deed to Jewel Reef. Ah, because he's afraid the people from Ever will take it.
はっ
This is bad. Our plan to sneak into the vault is ruined. I quietly tug at Raphael's sleeve, signaling that we should leave first.
それでは僕たちはお先に失礼しますおやすみなさい
待ちたまえ
Oh shit.
何か
Raphael pauses. In the blink of an eye, he smiles and turns to Maxwell, who walks up to us.
気晴らしはいいが4階にはあまり来ない方がいい
Okay. Is he warning us? As I quickly run through 100 possibilities, Maxwell raises his hand and points upward.
5階のバーかカフェの方がおすすめだ人が少ないし
Oh.
雰囲気ももっといい
Aw. Aw, he's telling Raphael where we should go to continue our little lovey-dovey exchange there. Oh, that's so cute. But then the music is so serious. Maybe he's indirectly warning us? Okay, I'm gonna stop here for as part 1 of the video. But before I say anything, just a little recap. We now encountered 2 people from the Ever group that wants Jewel Island. I wonder if this is the Jewel Reef Island. I wonder if this is Jewel Reef Island. Maybe it is. I just forgot. Yeah, they said that they're going to Jewel Reef Island, so I'm guessing this is definitely Jewel Reef Island, but Ever wants it. So I'm thinking there's probably something in this hole that Ever wants. And that might be Raphael's target. He wants to get it before the Ever group. Now, because to me, I highly believe that Raphael is playing the two sides, MC side and Evergroup side, especially with the whole trade they did back in in chapter 8, the one that's seen at the nest. Now, I'm not saying that by playing MC side, he's tricking. Oh, he kind of is, sadly, but he's just not being honest with her. But in front of Ever thinks that Raphael is tricking MC. That's why he doesn't want to be seen with her in that masquerade party. Although, you know, his disguise isn't exactly doing a very good job. But yeah, he doesn't want to be seen by Evergroup. That's who he's hiding from. That's the enemy he's talking about, I think. We'll see. Maybe there'll be some changes later. And I believe whatever the Evergroup's target is also his target. The Tome of the Sea God. I guess, does Evergroup want the Tome of the Sea God? But why? What does the tome do again? It just gives out a prophecy, right? Why would they? Okay, maybe not the tome. Maybe they also want the jewelry. The one that we suspect has an ether core inside it. I don't know. I feel like there's something wrong with that theory, but yeah, whatever it is that Evergroup wants, I think Raphael is trying to get it before them, and he's helping. And at the same time, he can help MC with her mission. It's like killing two birds with one stone, which is fortunate for him, I think. But yeah. Anyway, so far, I still think the story is going really slow. It's not as complicated, I guess, as Zane's branch story. Like, in Zane's branch story, there was a lot happening. But here, it seems pretty straightforward. But I feel like there's just a lot of things that's not being told to us, like his relationship, like Raphael's relationship with Maxwell. I feel like they know each other. Maybe he's helping Maxwell? But then MC is investigating Maxwell. He would have just told her, right? Or maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, so that's it for this video. I will try and do my best to upload the second part of this. I'm just gonna go grab dinner, and then after dinner, I'm gonna go straight ahead to record the second part of this video. If you like this video, do like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye!